Okay. So now let's understand the difference between SSRS reports and the management reports. So if you look here in any module, you will find the inquiries and reports. So if you go to the inquiries and reports, for example, you click
Sir,
on
I'm
this.
not able to your screen, sir. See, I'm not able to see your screen.
Did I share the screen?
Mm.
No, it's not shared, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah. Now are you able to see my screen?
Ah, now it's visible.
Okay. So if you click on any module, and in each module you will find inquiries and reports. And in these
Okay.
reports, if you click here, you will find lot of reports are there, ledger reports, periodic reports, consolidation reports. Lot of reports are inbuilt available. All these, most of the reports are SSRS reports. Okay.
Okay.
So these are designed by Microsoft, and not all reports are really ready to use. We need to make little bit customization for some reports, and you can run those reports. So if you click on, for example, this trial balance, so this report will give you the trial balance of this entity. Now this is the DAT. We have to change this report entity. So let's go to the USMF, and then you give this what are the parameters required for that. And then if you click something called 22 data may not be there, so I will just use 16, and 1st of January to 17 December. It generally trial balance works for only 1 year, so you have to do 1 year and then calculate this. So these are all parameters which required to give this trial balance report. So each report will have a different parameters to provide, and based on that parameter, system is now calculating the report and it will display here. So this is all SSRS reports. Okay. On the other hand, management reporter are the tool which use for design the reports, your own reports. Okay. So now that option is available here in the general ledger module. You go to the again financial reports here. Now I am also on Chrome, so may not work. So I will just switch to the Edge. And I need this link. Just copy this link. So when we go to the another browser, it will again restart everything. And now, as I already logged in, so look here. So these are again Microsoft has given some formats. These are all inbuilt reports, but these cannot run because it's not set up with legal entity and all. So now these are the reports which is all ledger and dimension based reports. So what is the major difference between financial reports, or you can say a management report, is these reports are based on only ledger and dimensions. On the other
Combination
hand,
between main accounts
SSRS
and
reports,
dimensions.
yes.
Okay.
So if you click something, let me create a one new report. So click on the new. So every time when you click on new or when you edit the report, you need to log in with your ID again.
Okay.
And then once you authenticate your user ID login, then only it will open that tool. Otherwise, it will not directly open. Same thing for
Ah,
workflows. When you click on workflows,
yes,
you need
understood.
to log into that and then it will work. Okay. So again, let's click on the new. There was a pop-up blocker, so it was not allowing. Now I allowed. It will open. It will take some time to open that MR, and then MR skin will ask you to validate the user ID password every time, and then it will open. Okay, so this is the tool.
Can we change the setup? Like, can we?
No,
Okay.
no, we cannot. This is the default setup. Microsoft has given this authentication, and we have to just obey. It will download some tool, and it's a 27 MB tool, and then only it will work. It will not directly work. Okay, then you run this. So it will open a designer screen. See, this screen is showing that you can run these reports, means you can view these reports. If I click on particular report and say generate, it will generate the report and it will display here. But to design the report, we need to go to the new or click on edit, which will take you to the designer. So designer is a separate tool which needs authentication, and uh, once you authenticate, then it will open that report. So for example, a user who wants to run those reports, they don't need a designer rights, or they don't want to design or change anything. So then they don't need to have these all authentication and all. They can simply click on the report and run that report. So they can view that report. But as a consultant, you are a designer. In that case, you need to change. You could add any new reports. In that case, you should have the access, system admin access, or this reporter access to design this. So it will again ask user ID password, and then you can get inside. So now if you look here, all these reports you see, it's a management reports like actual versus budget, balance list, balance sheet, cash flow forecast or default cash flow, expense tree for yearly, quarterly, income statement, ledger transaction list, ratio analysis, rolling 12 months expenses. So all these are a design or formats given by Microsoft. But again, we need to see that how it is applicable for your company or your organization. It's not 100% fit to fit. We have to see how it will fit to your organization, and then you have to little bit change the format or the setups, and then you can use these reports. So as I said, Ram Krishna, you have to tell me which reports you want to design, or
Okay, sir.
currently you are working on, you want to work on, so that the same report we can design here, and then you can
Okay.
design at your organization. Correct?
Okay. Okay. Sir, here, uh, sir, for audit trail, audit purpose, they're asking the 1 month, 1 quarter, first September to means third quarter
Hmm.
for user ID, who is the approver, like both.
So what they want? They want the
One, 1 quarter
audit
for
trail. Audit trail.
audit trail for 1 quarter,
Hmm.
and who is the enter the means update the data, and who is the approval, like that.
But for which transaction?
For all transaction, full entire business.
No, see, that is very uh, difficult, or you say it's very bulky data. For that, there is
Okay.
nothing to do with the management report, first of all. That report is available here in this. Here, go to the
Trial
system.
audit.
You have to
Audit trial.
enable the audit trail. Means
Okay.
go to the system admin, and in system admin there are some feature called your to database log. Okay, if click on the database log,
Okay.
and now this log will tell you everything, who has done what, delete, insert, update. See here. So if you have enabled this database log, you will get all these details. But this data is a huge data.
Okay.
So if you
Okay,
want,
sir.
you
Okay,
can
sir.
just filter this data by quarter, whatever date you want, and then you can tell that okay, this
Okay, sir.
pause, for example, this pause hardware, this is the activity is done by which
Hmm.
company, record identification, who is that profile, log date, and what admin created by whom, the person name who has created. See here, the name of the person is there,
Okay.
and date and time. So
Hmm.
you run this report for your audit purpose. Okay, and
Okay,
for
sir. Okay,
each
sir.
report, for example, this report
Okay.
for this transaction, you click on history. If there is any history, that it will give again the
Okay.
history for that. Everything is there. You see
Okay, sir.
ETF connection, everything will be given there. For this, it will give this. So this is called database log. So if you enable this, you
Hmm.
will get this report for audit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So you can note down that details. It is available in the system administrator database log.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Now coming to this designer, you see that this designer is now open,
Yes, sir.
right? This designer is open, and now you can create your own reports here. Now, see the management reporters. Let me tell you some basics, how it works. First of all, you have to have
Okay.
your
Okay.
report design ready in your Excel file. So if you have ready any
Okay.
Excel any report is ready with you, the format is ready with you, share with me, and then the same design, how to prepare that design, that we will learn here,
Okay,
right?
sir. Yes, yes.
So let me just first create one simple report, and first design that report, and then we can design that report in the MR.
Okay.
So do you have any report ready, any format ready with you?
No, no, sir. I don't have any. You only tell me that the basics, whatever. Take the one example, sir.
For example, okay.
Yes, sir. From your side.
Let's try to create one, or we will see first any standard or design ready-made report first, okay?
Okay.
And then
Okay.
we will design our own because we need to understand the terminology used here, and they based on that you can create.
Okay.
So first of all, there is a called default report definition,
Default.
okay? And then you will find some row definition and then column definition. Three things are there. One is report definition, another is the row definition, and third one is the column definition. Okay, clear? Now in the row definition, if you click on the row definition, you will find column and row here. So what we do in the report definition, we attach the row definition and column definition. So how the tree is that your report needs two things. One is row and one is column. Similarly, for example, in Excel, you have these columns, we have these rows. So we have to tell how
Yes.
your design is for column and how your design is for row. Okay. For example, now if I say in the okay, we will take real example. For example, let's take actual versus budget balance list. Okay, let's take the balance list. So in balance list, we have a trial balance default, balance list default. Okay. If I click here, you will get the format for row definition. If you click here, you will get the format for column definition. Okay.
Column
So let's
definition.
click on this row definition. So it will open the row definition now. So you will look like a Excel kind of things. Here, row A, B, C, D is there.
Yes.
Row code, description, format code, related formulas or if anything, format, override, normal balance, print
Normal.
control, column restriction, row modifier, and then link to which main account. Okay. So
Is
now
this the
what is there?
default
Only one row.
format?
Pardon?
Is this a default format that you opened?
Yeah, for this report, Microsoft has designed and they have given this format. Okay.
Okay.
We are trying to understand first simple reports, then slowly we will go to the advanced reports. Okay. So now what is in row definition? 100 is the row code, all accounts, and then the accounts again a star. Main accounts is equal to star means all accounts. What it means? All the accounts will be fetched from the row definition. It's we are not specifying any particular account, but we are specifying all the accounts. It's so simple for this. So the row definition is done. Then we'll go back. We'll close this, and we will see the column definition. So go to the column definition. So now in column definition, little bit complicated, like what period you want. So here is the column type and then column width and then it's left. The first column is like this. So first column will say the column type is this. Now if you click on here, you will see lot of things. So here is the account code. What it means? It will display the account code and then size will be automatically fit and left align. Okay. Second column will say description, means description of what? Account description. So here it will display the description of this account. Second column. Voucher, here it says the attribute. Okay. And then book code is voucher. So it will display the voucher description. Then fix FD for fix financial dimension. So of amount in from financial dimension it will come. So this is the format you have to see: opening, balance, debit, credit. Then this is for period start, and then it is year to date. YTD means year to date. So from this opening to year to date. Okay. It will understand slowly. Okay, all these what is this actual, what is this base, what is periodic. It will understand. Now, this is the column definition which we have to design as per requirement. Now, let's run the report. Let's run the report. So, how to run the report? You come out from the column and row definition, you come to the report definition, click on the or double click. It is better to double click on balance sheet. So, if something is open, it will go and it will come the actual one. So, double click on this. It will be a report definition now. You have to tell for which base period. You have tell, for example, 11 is your base and then year is 27 2017 and then s minus 1 means system minus 1. So s minus 1 you gave 17 and row is there and then you click on the generate. This is the generate button. So we are not giving any company. You can also change the company. For example, I want to just give for USMF. So let's select the USMF and then generate. Okay. System will now try to fetch the data and put it into the queue. And once the queue is ready, it will show some data here, and then it will open the report in the browser.
So why did we select S minus 1?
Yeah. System minus means current minus one. So it means that the period minus one period. So from last year to this year.
Okay.
So every option have some meaning. C plus one means current, or there are options. So you will get to know that how it impacts on that. When we change this, it will automatically change this. Now why it is taking 22? I changed this actually. It's because 22 data may not be there. We have to fetch for 16, 17 data actually. Correct. Sometimes it will take time to run, because if the data is huge, it will take time. So we have to keep patience and wait for the browser to open, and it will open in the different browser, and it will show the report. So you understand what are the basics for that? Let me revise. In your management reporter, you have a report definition, then row definition and column definition. Correct? And each row
Yes.
definition has to be designed as per the data which we required, and column definition as per the format we wanted for period, what data to be there, and all the features are there which we have to learn one by one. And once you link column and row definition to the report definition, the report will be run as per the base period. Okay.
Sir, that base period means November means what is the 11 means November.
Now this 11, for example, this base period is 11 here. So
Yeah.
one is the first period. Period is, see, when you design a period in your calendar,
Fiscal,
you will
fiscal
design
calendar.
April to
Hmm.
March or January to December.
Yes,
So
yes,
if
understood.
your first period is April to March, means you have to start from April here. April,
Yes, yes.
May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. For
Yes,
11 here, if this period is January to December, April to March, it is February. But if
yes,
it is
correct.
January to the December, this will be called, this will be a your
Yes, yes, understood.
November, correct? So that is
This
the
one
base
to
period.
one that 1 to 12 is a representative month, or whichever we given the
Month,
period
yes, this
means
is the
July
month.
to June. Like that, it will come to one means we are giving the calendar wise. It will come to the
Correct,
numbers
month wise. Yes.
month wise.
So this will also just change once you change here. For example, system means the current year. Suppose current year you are in 2022, so it will take system is current year. If
Okay,
I go current minus one, so what is happening? Current minus one. So it will take current
understood.
as
Means
per
11
system.
months only it will take.
Let's see for the S minus two. So S minus two is for the 10 months ending.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Okay, system minus
understood.
10 months ending.
Okay, okay.
So let's
Yes,
take
system minus
S
two means
plus 1.
2 months that it's removed.
Huh. So
Hmm.
if you see S plus 1, it is now
Yes, 13
base
months
period is
removed.
1, and for the 1 month ending.
Mhm.
Okay, report date is this 31st 1 and 23. So based on these, generally what we use S minus 1 for
Okay.
the 11 months. Now it will come, report will run for 11 months
Okay.
for year
This.
2022, but we have to change this to 27. So if you run with these, it will be run the report for 11 months ending this 3 11 27. If you
Okay.
make this 12, it will be for the 12 months ending this. So it is a 12 months report.
Yes, yes.
So these are all setups which we have to give at the time of running the report.
Okay.
Let's refresh this report
So is it
sometime.
dependent on like what fiscal calendar we have chosen?
Yes, so
Yes.
your calendar is either January to December or April to March or whatever as per the
Yeah.
company requirement. So whenever you say base period is one, means your first calendar day. If you are, as I said, if you are January to December, so your base period one means what? It is the first month of your calendar. It's
Okay.
it depends on your calendar what you design.
So if we have selected April to March, then first will be April.
Correct.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So here I think it is January to December. That's why it is taking first. So it is taking long time to fetch the data. Maybe whole 1 year we have shoot. Okay, so let it be run. It will run the report and it will open. And meanwhile, we'll understand little bit more about this. So here we can choose the company. Then we can tell system that what level we wanted. So financial level, finance and account level, and finance account and transaction level. Okay, what it means that uh, when you say financial and financial account, so system see financial dimension. So now our report is if it is only main account based, so it will take main account level. It will not allow you to go to the transaction details level. But if you say click finance account and transactions, so dimensions, main accounts and transaction all are available, and you can drill down. You can drill down till that level. So generally it is financial accounts and transaction.
Okay.
Okay, so all is available. So whenever you want to drill down and check what is the actual happening, it will you can see that. Generally, provisional is again posted actual and budget. Posted actual and versus budget and unposted budget. So we don't use unposted budget. It's very rarely we need unposted budget, but generally posted actual and budgets. So whenever we will run a budget versus actual reports, we need this time. Otherwise, we don't need this. For those reports where budget is not have any concern, so it is no use. This is the something which is defined by them. Include all reporting currency, like there are a lot of reporting currencies. If you want to have all multiple currencies to be included, then you can have tick. But generally the data will be either one or two currencies only. Correct?
Yes.
And now I just told what is row definition. I told you column definition. Reporting tree we will take later. Dimension set also will take later because these are some advanced feature which we first understand or design these things, two things, and then we will go one by one.
Oh.
Okay. So let's try to run a smaller report. So what will happen? One first report is in under queue. The second report we run. So that will also place into the queue and it will run. Okay. So what you need to do, Ram? you have to
Yes.
go to this environment and try to create a report which is similar to the balance list.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
you start designing this report similar to this balance sheet. So how to do that? The simplest way is that go to this row definition and click here, and then you copy this same, go to your Excel, paste it here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is the row definition. So row,
Okay.
and then you go to this and then for column definition, just close this, go to the column definition, and again you click from this top header. Okay,
Yes, yes.
and
From
then
period.
select this, or you can say Control A, everything will be
Yes.
get selected.
Hmm.
Control C, go to the Excel and go to the another column and put the column definition.
Okay.
Okay, now it will
Okay.
be easy for you to copy paste as well as you will understand this. Okay, so if you want to use this, but initially you don't do the copy paste directly from here.
Okay.
The format you can take as it is,
Okay.
but these things you set up your own, all these things.
Okay, sir.
You will know that what are there inside. Suppose
Hmm.
here, if you go here, so there are a lot of options. So go here and design your own DRCR, everything you design your own. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And for reference, you use that Excel.
Hmm.
And then you can save this report with that name, particularly balance list kind of.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then once you design this, you will get to know what are the output, how it is coming. Column still in queue, it's taking too much time. Or we have to check whether it is open in any another browser. Sometimes it's open in another browser and we are just waiting here. Let's try any small report if we can run. So if you see here in this environment, there are two reports which are already run by on particular date by admin, and if you
Hmm.
click on this report, for example, it will display the report. So what it said, there is a no data content on that report for that day.
Yes.
Let's try this report. Is there any data? Yeah. So on that date, this report is generated, and the all accounts with only this account have that data. So it is showing like this. And as I said, we can drill down. So if you click on this amount, it will take you to that detailed transaction. So balance list for all these accounts
Hmm.
here. Opening, debit, credit. It's kind of a trial balance. Then, but here it is a YTD, means whatever the period you were given, year till date of 31st 1 20 2016. So from this to this and this year till date and then closing period. So how it will be opening, then there is a YTD and is closing. So we have to see what they have calculated, like how it is plus maybe opening plus YTD and closing will be like that. So we have to see that what formula they have used. So if you go to the Excel and in the column definition, see D plus H, closing is D plus H. So what is D now and what is H, that we need to understand. So D means it's a column, but this D will not be from here. Okay, it will be from the your actual design. Means you go to the column definition. Column definition. We are in the column definition. So this D plus H means this D, this D. Okay,
Yes, yes.
and H means you are this H. So how it is calculating? For example, F E plus F means E is your this data. So E is something data which calculated in E. FD is actual data, and F means your this data. So this debit plus credit will be calculation here. Then here period is calculating by D minus G. Your D means opening and G means your calculation of debit plus credit.
Yes, yes.
Opening minus credit is your periodic balance. Opening minus your debit credit total. The
Yes,
debit
yes.
credit total is this. So it is minus into period here it will become. So like that you can give the calculation. Same here also closing is D plus H means your D is this opening, H is your calculated one. So opening plus this YTD will be your closing.
Plus. Okay.
This way you can calculate and you can design the reports. So you start designing the same report now in your environment and let me know how it goes. Okay. This report taking too much time. May not sure whether it will open or not. But did you understand these reports?
Yes,
Mishma?
understood. Now this is the opening balance, and they're indicating like that. Only we will check.
Yeah.
We need to check.
Okay. So you design this report first and then start designing other reports and start getting formats from your organization so that we can design these reports here.
Okay.
So Mishma, you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Uh,
So I've also heard of, MR report in my project. They talk
yes.
about it often, the person who's handling finance part.